You're watching Nevada Business Chronicles. Take a journey with us to see the innovative businesses that put Nevada on the business map. Connecting you with the businesses, events, and organizations that bring innovation and prosperity to the Nevada area, please welcome your host, Mitch Burney. We're here at Reno Guns Range. Reno's brand new, more than 24,000 square foot indoor shooting and training facility. Come with me, we're going to have a blast. You're probably going to be surprised to know this is Debbie Block, the owner of Reno Guns Range and the person who built this extraordinary facility for our community. Debbie, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Mitch.
Thanks so much for being on our show. I'm sure a lot of people right now are going to say, Debbie, you're the one that did this? What happened? How did this occur?
So in 2008, I was presented with a business opportunity to open up a gun store, and not being very familiar with firearms, I thought it was an interesting concept. I approached it more from the personal training side of it, and my partners at the time were more of the experts. So over time, it's developed into what we have now. In 2013, when I bought out my last partner, I decided to start focusing on building the indoor range. And what's nice is this is actually a team effort. So I come from the non-experienced gun side, and my entire team pretty much comes from the experienced. So we make a really good team and meld it.
What's going to appeal to a lot of people is that you have a place for everybody to start at whatever level they're comfortable with.
Definitely. We have non-firearms classes. I started out actually in 2008 not even being comfortable to carry a gun at all. I started with a pepper spray, and I slowly worked my way through it. And now I feel very comfortable around firearms.
I'd love to take a look around this remarkable showroom space you've built if we can.
Oh, I'd love that. Thank you.
What an amazing selection you have here. I don't even know where to start.
Well, we have experts that can help you with that. We have everything from handguns to long guns, ammunition. We have safes and purses, holsters, scopes, you name it, we have it.
Can't wait to see the rest of the facility.
We have a huge selection of suppressors. Everything we have in our store is very competitively priced. Come with me and I'll show you our special events room.
Oh, I'd like that. I can see this becoming the greatest place to have an event in Northern Nevada. Unbelievable what you've put together here.
Thanks, Mitch. Yes, this is what we designed it for, to be able to be rented for parties or corporate events, team building. And this room is available to rent. We have a pool table, a conference table, we have large screen TV, fireplace, a nice sitting area, and a catering kitchen. You can also rent the private 4-lane shooting range.
You also have a gunsmith on the premise.
Yes, our gunsmith is able to help with cleaning, repairs, modifications, whatever it is that you need. Mitch, I'd like to introduce you to Jay, our training manager.
Jay, nice to meet you.
How you doing?
And he's going to introduce you to our indoor digital scenario room, and then off to the classroom where you're going to learn a little bit about our reality-based training, and then off to the reality-based training room.
I could not be more excited. Can't wait to get started.
The target you have there has a red dot on it. I do want you to focus on that red dot. As we do our first drill, extend, touch, press. So knees slightly bent, chest forward of your hips, extend, touch, press. Come back to the high compress ready. Excellent. Now we're going to move on to up. Single shot. Up. Come back to high compress ready. Now on this we're going to do up multiple 3 to 5 rounds. Up. Excellent. Come back to high compress ready. Now we're ready to move on to a scenario. Okay, this is a home scenario where you're upstairs and you hear a noise downstairs that you move to investigate. Upon seeing what's entered your home, respond as we have talked and trained. You can yell, "Stop! I have a gun." Once he starts to advance, then you need to decide what action you're going to take. Where is that line in the sand that you're going to protect yourself and or your family? Well, now we're going to go into our classroom where we teach our CCW, our renewal CCW, our concealed carry fundamentals. We teach firearm basics as far as cleaning and things like that. But for you, we're going to go into fundamentals of home defense so that you can later get into the reality-based training.
Well, let's do that.
All right. We're going to start with our philosophy of teaching. The first three is safety, comfort, and competency. Next thing we want to get into is talking about the difference between storing your firearm and staging your firearm so it's readily available should you need it to protect yourself or your family. The 5 fundamentals of home defense: evade, arm, barricade, contact, and counter. So now we're going to meet out on the range and work on our fundamentals with the firearm before going into the reality-based training. Okay, this will be your target area. It's the high center chest. Anything inside of this square is acceptable. We're going to be teaching intuitive shooting. If you can point at it, you can hit it. This is going to be the firearm we're utilizing, which is the Glock 19. First we want to work on is establishing a proper grip. You want the web of your hand high into the back strap of the firearm. Here, I want my 3 fingers to wrap around the grip and my trigger finger somewhere other than the trigger. All right, relax the knees, lean forward at the waist, up. So now that we've finished the practical side, we're going to take the classroom and this and go to the reality-based training room to allow you to apply that training in a real-life situation.
I'm looking forward to that.
Outstanding. Everybody is searched prior to this training, the instructor, the role player, the students, everybody, to ensure that we have the safest environment.
So what I need to do is just put your arms out this level. Cool, thank you.
So this is your scenario. You're in your home, you're asleep, when you're suddenly awoken by a loud noise. Utilizing the training that we did in the classroom and on the live fire range, I want you to apply that training to your scenario. At the conclusion, we'll debrief it, discuss the things you did right, discuss the things we need to do better.
One of the things I hope that I can convey at this moment is the process of entering the scenario room was really extraordinary. Not just the suiting up, but the procedure of everybody being searched more than once, twice, so that I feel comfortable and safe in this environment.
Safety is paramount in this kind of training. That's why we take the steps that we do and follow the procedures that have been established to ensure that everybody is safe. You, the role player, the instructors, everybody. Firearm is in your lockbox. It is in the loaded position. To unlock, push down, turn, door will pop open. And then follow the training as we did earlier.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Okay, go ahead, lay down.
Very interesting.
I will be over here monitoring.
Hi, I'm at 2325 Marketplace. Somebody's intruding in my house. I'm in the master bedroom and I'm armed and I'm wearing black pants and a gray sweatshirt. That does get your heart racing.
Can recover. So what was your goal?
To stay safe.
Did you accomplish your goal?
Yes, I did. I think originally, Jay, when I was invited to do this, that I thought, how fun is this? What a great, almost live arcade game. And after going through the class and being in the reality-based training room, I realized how important this is. This is the real deal. This is about being safe and protecting yourself.
It's about developing plans to deal with things that arise in our lives at any time.
And I'm wondering, how often do you change the scenario in here?
In this structure alone, we can change it multitude of different ways. This could be where you have children or grandchildren that you have to respond to. You could be in a different room of the house. We can change this from being a house to a mini mall or mini mart, to a doctor's office, to an office building, to a school, to a theater, all with little or no changes to this physical structure.
A very important service you're providing. I can't recommend highly enough for people to come down and to get this training. I mean, it's really valuable to protecting yourself.
Outstanding.
Thank you
Good
for
job.
bringing me in. Jay, this part of the facility is really special, and not every range has a tactical bay. And tell us a little bit about what work is done in here.
The tactical bay affords us the ability to have movement in our training so that it's more realistic to what we want from our students in a real life situation. We can do our CCW classes in here as well as our fundamentals of home defense, concealed carry fundamentals, DFS, which is defensive focused shooting. It just gives us the opportunity to do things that we wouldn't be able to do on the public range that we can do in here at a much safer manner.
And this is about the fact that targets don't stay still in real life in the home defense spaces. They can move, and you really want to be prepared for that.
That is correct. Assailants don't stand still, and we also have to be aware of our backdrop. Just because a threat presents itself, what's beyond that may not be safe for us to engage, and we have to move off that line of attack, move to where it's safe to do that engagement, and this affords us that ability to interact as we would in real life.
How fantastic we have that in Reno.
Yes, it is.
Back, middle, middle, up. Lock it, show it to a buddy.
Clear?
Good, clear. In the condition that it's in, back to the holster.
So I'd like to introduce you to Ken Crawford. He's our range manager, and he's going to explain some more about the range to you.
Ken, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Mitch.
On the top of a lot of people's mind when entering a gun range would be air quality because of the lead content in bullets.
Absolutely, and here at Reno Guns Range, we take it very seriously. As you can see up here, we monitor it electronically, both in-house, and we have an HVAC contractor that monitors it remotely. This display is available for our customers to see inside the range as well.
Even down to the bullet trap system that you use, you take safety seriously.
Once again, it's paramount. Our bullet trap is actually certified through the Department of Defense to immobilize lead down to 3 parts per million, which is well below the exposure limit. So the area we're entering is double doors. That door has to close, as you can see before this one opens, and that's for sound and air quality. The area in here has a negative pressure to it.
Very interesting.
So we have over 200,000 pounds of materials that went into making this range, from concrete to rubber and steel. The piece that I'm holding right here is a core sample of just a section between our two ranges right here. And if you wouldn't mind, can you pick that up for me?
Oh, sure. Oh my God, that's heavy.
That is one of these ballistic rubber tiles that you see on our walls, and every single one of them weigh 30 pounds. Come with me, let's get you checked in at the rental counter.
And what kind of firearms can you rent at this counter?
We have over 100 handguns to long guns to fully automatic machine guns.
I think there are going to be a lot of people from other states interested to know they can come here and discharge fully automatic machine guns.
Absolutely, especially when they find out that we have suppressed guns as well.
Well, I would like to try one of the fully automatic.
Great, are you a member?
Yes, I am. Of course I am.
Well, I'd like to recommend this Battleborn suppressed machine gun that's manufactured and sold locally by us here at Reno Guns.
Manufactured by Reno Guns.
Yes, it
I'm
is.
excited to try that one. I've got to fire that one.
Okay, well, let me get it down for you.
Ken, am I alone, or is everyone as amped, as excited as I am about discharging a fully automatic machine gun?
Oh, if you haven't had the opportunity to shoot a fully automatic, this is a very normal response, man, to be over the moon, happy and excited.
I'm imagining once people see this, there'll be a lot of people here that want to get to do this.
Absolutely. And on that note, we'll step into our safety protocols with this. So have you ever shot an AR-15 or an M16 before?
No, I have not.
Okay, so let me take you through the controls here. This has standard controls. This right here means it's on safe. When we push it up one, that puts it to semi-automatic, meaning every time you press the trigger, a bullet will go out. And then we go to full automatic, which means as you hold the trigger back, the bullets will continue to go out. The way that we do this is I'll have the gun all set up for you. Are you right-handed?
Right-handed.
Okay, I'll get it all set up for you. You'll get in a good stance. We'll be in safe. I'll put it up to semi for you. You're gonna shoot 2 rounds. I'm gonna make sure that you're okay. You're gonna say yes or no. If you're not okay, we'll get you more comfortable. If you are okay, I'll switch it to fully automatic and say when you're ready. And just understand that I'll be in contact with you while you're shooting.
Perfect.
Any questions?
None.
Okay,
I'm
let's
excited.
get it happening. Okay, the gun's on safe right now. I'm going to have you go ahead and step around with your firing hand, have your trigger finger up here. Okay, there you go. Now with your support hand, perfect. I'm just going to nestle around over here for you. We're going to get the stock pulled a bit back for you. There you go. Go ahead and rest that in your shoulder. Okay, so you're going to be pulling back with this hand. Perfect. Get that nice cheek weld on here. I'm going to go ahead and select it up for you. And then when you're ready, go ahead and press the trigger a couple times. How's that feel?
Very good. I
Okay.
actually hit a bullseye.
Awesome. Go ahead and get that trigger finger straight for me. Okay. We're on full auto, and we're on you when you're ready.
Holy cow! As soon as that starts going, the gun wants to move itself.
Absolutely. You know, and knowing that this is your first time and a lot of people's first times, that's one of the reasons that we maintain contact for you. Was that a comfortable thing for you, knowing that I was there for you?
It made me more comfortable, actually.
Excellent. You want to do this again?
I would like to.
Okay.
Now, how many rounds was that?
That's approximately 30 rounds in however many seconds.
And only a few of those hit, so I'll see if I can't improve that this time.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Okay, the gun's on safe.
Can this be extended out a little bit?
Yeah, we can come a bit further.
That's
All
better for
right.
me.
So go ahead and pull in with this arm. There you go. You're pulling that into your body. You just want to keep your thumb behind that sight. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, you nice and comfy?
Yes, I am.
All right. We're straight to full auto on this one. When you're ready. How was that?
Unbelievable. I just can't explain the adrenaline that goes through standing here in front of a target and dispensing those rounds.
Full auto fun, right?
Unbelievable. You have put together such a remarkable, comprehensive facility.
Thanks, Mitch. That was our vision, is to create a facility that was able to meet all the needs of men, women, and families. We want this to be a very safe and comfortable facility where you can come for shooting sports and personal protection training.
Not only a great program, a wonderful addition to our community. Thank you so much for being on our show. That's Debbie Block, the owner of Reno Guns Range. And Debbie, how can they get hold of you?
We're located at 2325 Market Street next to Harley-Davidson. And you can find us on the web at renoguns.com or give us a call at 775-826-2626.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Mitch.
For more information on this guest or to see this show in its entirety, visit nvbusinesschronicles.com. While you're there, you can watch all of our past shows on the Chronicles page and stay connected with us by following us on our social media. Now more from Nevada Business Chronicles. Quite possibly one of the proudest moments I'll ever have is introducing our next guest.